Yo, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So we are back again with Classroom of the Elite Season 3, Episode 6 this time, you guys. Last time around, we got Ichinose's backstory and we found out why Sakayanagi has been going around calling her a criminal. And this was all because she stole a hair clip for her sister's birthday because her mom ended up falling ill after taking too many shifts to be able to afford that gift. And it was very, very heartbreaking, you guys, because when the mom found out, or I guess she kind of assumed, Ichinose I don't think ever came clean. Her mom slapped her, took her back, yada yada yada. And I saw her just shut herself in for like 6 months, and her mom would like leave her letters, like keep trying and stuff. But I said that I don't agree with that because Ichinose at the time was a child. Like she was basically a child. Like right now she's 15. A year ago she was 14. You know, so that to me is still a kid. Like you're a child, realistically. You know. And even if you're a grown up, people should still be checking up on you, because a lot of the times when people are not like when they feel guilty of something and stuff like that, and when they're depressed and stuff like that, they tend to push everybody away. But then oftentimes, unfortunately, it drives people to do things that you can't come back from, you know, and it is very unfortunate. I'm glad Ichinose made it out, but like, you know, this stuff happens in real life as well, and people end up going over the edge sometimes, which is very, very unfortunate. It sucks. That's a very sensitive topic for a lot of people, so I'm not gonna dive into that. But you guys, I don't agree with like how her mom handled it. I feel like her mom should have like kept on being persistent on trying to talk to her. She should have kept doing that. But you guys, I'm glad Ichinose is here. I'm glad that, you know, her class has so much faith in her. Sakanagi kept saying, "Oh, you're a criminal, this and that," but then, you know, ultimately her goal was to get Ayano involved so that she can challenge him like she did at the end of last episode. And that one girl with her, I forgot her name, that purple haired girl, bro, I knew it. I knew she couldn't be trusted, that damn criminal, bro. She basically tried to get Ayano trust, but we know Ayano is too smart. He doesn't just trust anybody. She had me fooled. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Obviously, because I didn't have the can of beer in my hand that, you know, Ayano checked the expiration date to be able to tell that that's from like months ago. So I'm glad Ayano made that out. And then Sakanagi said that, or she claimed rather, that if Ayano beats her on the next test, then she will gladly have herself get expelled, which is interesting to me, you guys. I don't necessarily see Sakanagi getting expelled, but I wonder how it's going to go, because I don't see Ayano losing either. Because Ayano is not the type of guy that would just be like, "Oh yeah, you know, I'll just go and lose," because mainly because if he loses, she's gonna go tell everybody that he's the mastermind of Class C. Like, this girl is just going around trying to expose everybody's secrets, you know. And I find it very, very interesting that Sakanagi was able to figure out this whole situation with Ichinose, because and like, you know, that like, how does she know? And then I was told that maybe because her dad is like he's higher up there, he's like the chairman of the school. But still, that's so unprofessional. Like, why the hell would you tell your daughter, "Oh yeah, you know, the student in Class B, someone that you're trying to take down"? Yeah, just so you know, she kind of stole like last year, and you know, all that stuff happened, you know. So I think that would be kind of shitty if her dad actually told her that, which also leads me to think that I don't think that's the case, because if her Sakanagi's whole point was to get the school involved in this situation, right? And her dad is the highest authority in the school. So if her dad was the one that told her and her dad knew, then she would know that getting the school involved won't really do much. So I don't know, you guys. I'm not sure how Sakanagi knows, but she knew somehow, some way. But you guys, I'm excited to see what actually happens in this episode. Obviously, after Sakanagi boldly claimed that she, many times in fact, that she's capable of beating Ayano. Obviously, we know she's not, but let's see what happens, you guys. If you guys enjoy, consider leaving a like, commenting. If you're new here, you guys, consider subscribing. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode down below. My full uncut and early reactions are on my Patreon. You can find the link in the description or in the pinned comment. Feel free to check that out, you guys. And without further ado, you guys, let's get right on into Classroom of the Elite Season 3, Episode 6. It is better to receive an injury than to inflict one. Bro, who's lying to you? I don't agree with that. Oh, final exam. So we're moving up in years. That'll be okay, 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 let's get it. She's so fine, bro. The teacher? But this guy gotta go. Joke. Y'all are just cool with this guy? Oh, wow, really? That's interesting. I find that very interesting. You'll have to hold a follow-up special to expel somebody. Yo, this school's fucked up, bro. You gotta kill each other. The class vote? In 4 days, you evaluate your class. Interesting. Wow, that's a get out of jail free card. Yeah, I mean that's kind of obvious, you know. Damn, bro. Look at Koenji. Cannot be transferred, so you can't save him. Ah. She's so bad, bro. Nah, bro, you gotta have somebody go. Yo! Wow. In addition, you'll be casting one positive vote. 20 million points? Nobody has that, bro. Look at this guy. What are you gonna do, you fraud? Yamauchi. You know what's funny to me? This guy is the biggest idiot I've ever seen in my life, bro. First you beef your class, now you're beefing them again when you're at risk of people voting against you. Oh, Sakura looks cute. But like, why would you do this, bro? Just shut up and make amends with them, bro. Koenji, talk to him. True, that's when friends. This guy right here, Yamauchi's gone. I'm telling y'all. Oh, that girl's so. Oh, is that not Mi-chan? Yo, she has a leash on Sudo, bro. That's so funny. She's so bad, bro. As long as they think it's my fault. Hey! You gotta charge someone to the streets, bro. Charge someone to the game, bro. They have a new guy. They don't have 4 people only? Aww. Yes. Yes. I'll have to take action. What are you doing, Anakoji? What are you scheming, brother? I know. Your perpetual tackle. Bro, I would not talk shit to this guy after what he did to you at the end of season 2, bro. Just shut up. Don't even look at him, bro. You've done too much. Hey, that's true. Of course I could. Yes, sir, my dumbass goat, bro. Damn. Bro, y'all are not killing anybody, bro. Relax. Motherfucker out here talking. I can do. Oh. Cap. Yikes, bro. Salt on a wound. You know what the thing is, though? I don't like Horikita dealing with this stuff because she's my favorite female character in this show. Ichino's is up there too, but like Horikita is like my favorite. But the thing is, like the more that she goes through this stuff, the more she actually is starting to, like, her character develops, you know, and the more she learns about how people are and what she needs to do in certain situations. So and this brother right here, but you know, he's not gonna say he's a leader. Damn. Yeah, cause he's a good pawn for you, bro. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Yeah. You know, here's another thing with Horikita, bro. Like she's too. She doesn't. Okay, so she goes to the school. She knows the students are so smart. She knows Ryuin is very smart. The only reason that they beat him was because I know Koji. But she still says, "Oh, he's bluffing. This and that." Like, you know by now that the students of the school are super geniuses, especially the respective leaders of each class. So don't just sell him short. Don't be like, "Oh, he's bluffing." No, you gotta move in accordance with him possibly having a plan. You know, otherwise that's when you get caught with your pants down. I don't know, he wants you in the student council, bro. You're the only one yet. I don't think anybody actually hates her, bro. She's cool people. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Of course not. I feel so bad for this girl because he says the most like mediocre things to her, like, and she just, you know, she thinks she just starts falling in love with him, bro. Look at her. Oh. You're trying to she's waiting for Anna Koji? That's funny. Cute. Aw, she's so cute, bro. Oh yeah, also last episode, like at the end, we find out that she's starting to like Anna Koji, like romantically, which is, his brother just has his own harem. That's why I said her and Horikita are tied for me. Oh, you better not. Is she actually? Is that what she's? Oh, she's so cute. Is that what she's plotting? Yo, you better not, Ichinose. Fix up. Like Midori. Aww. Yo, she's so adorable, bro. Oh, look who it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. If I'm Ichinose, I don't want to be, you know, I'm not letting some little ass girl with a cane bully me, bro. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Ichinose, bro, punch her in her head. Fight her right now. No. Recently suspended. Why? Ah, so his dad is at play. They're trying to have him get expelled. Yeah, your pops, brother. Postpone our competition. Fair. Sakanagi is badass, so I'm not gonna let him calling us use. W.
俺との戦いの前に手下に裏切られるような展開になったりしないのか。
Hey, honestly, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense.
俺は何も関与しない。
Did Ichinose go to Nagumo to be like, yo, I'm trying to expel you? This guy's eating KFC. I just realized that. Been waiting. Huh? That's how you ask somebody out? That's the condition, bro. What the fuck? Nagumo. Yo, this girl, I feel so bad for her. She's always going through hell, bro. So you guys, that was episode 6 of season 3 of Classroom of the Elite. It was a fun little episode. We got introduced to a new little test competition type of situation because this year so far nobody has been expelled, and like in the history of the school, so they didn't expect that. And then we found out later that the reason that is going on is because Sakayagi's father, the chairman, has been expelled. I mean, not expelled, sorry, suspended. And Ayanokoji suspects that his father is involved, which, I mean, it makes sense because Sakayagi's pops did protect Ayanokoji from his dad in season 1, I think, 1 or 2, something like that. I don't really remember. It was one of those seasons where he showed up and he's like, "Hey man, you gotta come back with me." And Ayanokoji's like, "Nah." But we see that Sakayanagi is planning to expel Katsuragi, who's the other leader in the class. So they have two factions. So obviously she wants to get rid of competition so she could unite the class under her. Makes sense. Class D, everybody's suspecting that it will be Ryuen, but for some reason I feel like he'll be fine. Even Ayanokoji was telling Horikita, he's like, "Yo, I don't know, but he might have a plan." And then class B, class B. Now this is a crazy thing, okay? Nagumo is saying that in order for, I think this is what I got from here. He's telling Ichinose in order for nobody to get expelled from class B, she has to date him, which is so ridiculous to me. I could tell he was a sicko, but like, bro, like that is so ridiculous to do. I feel so bad for Ichinose because she's always going through some nonsense. She just got out of being accused of being a criminal. She had to tell her whole ass backstory to her class, possibly risking their trust and faith in her. But I'm glad it didn't happen. She's obviously not going to get expelled. Ayanokoji deduced that she might be planning to drop out so that she's the one person that gets expelled. But we find out that she is planning to, or I guess that she's considering dating Nagumo to save her class. Do I think that'll happen? I don't think so. I feel like, I don't know. Maybe here's what I think might happen, okay? I feel like what might happen is, because the reason I don't think that this will happen is because obviously Ichinose is a main player in this, in like one of the main female characters in this, and she likes Ayanokoji, obviously. And if she dates Nagumo, then it'll kind of be a little bit awkward, then we can't see her glazing Ayanokoji, which, I mean, that's like the whole point. Ayanokoji is him. Everybody's just out here glazing him, like all these girls and stuff, like, like Horikita, Kei, Karizawa, Sakura, and Ichinose, and Kushida will probably end up doing that too. She seems like she would, but because she gave him chocolates and stuff. But anyways, I'm sidetracking. I feel like she's going to ask, because here's why I think that it's not going to happen. Because you guys remember last episode, Ayanokoji was like, if you ever feel like you're going through something, like, feel free to talk to me. I feel like she'll bring it up to Ayanokoji and be like, "Hey, listen, like, this is what's going on." Because I feel like Ayanokoji pointing this out at, like, towards the end of the episode was kind of like, okay, like, kind of foreshadowing, because she's gonna be like, "Oh, he could read me," kind of, anyways. So I feel like she's gonna talk to him, and somehow, some way, he's gonna end up saving her. That's what I think. Because again, it doesn't make sense for her to actually date Homeboy. Or maybe she might date him, but then he might save her after. I don't see them actually, being like an item. But I find it really, really weird that homeboy is just like, "Hey, date me." Like, he's basically bargaining a relationship with her. Like, that's kind of cringy, you know. Like, obviously, like, I understand they're young, but like, why wouldn't you want homegirl to like you? You know, like, you're just basically holding her hostage in order to protect her class. I don't know. I find that kind of weird. Even at that age, like, you know, I don't know that, but that was fun. It was a fun little episode, you guys. I'm excited to see who gets eliminated. I'm sure. Here's the thing. I'm sure out of Class C and Koji's class, like, honestly, I'm like 100%, like, I'm like 98% sure that it will probably be Yamauchi, because this brother beefed that class twice. Obviously, once 2 episodes ago, where he was just like, "Oh, some girl, oh, you were a prostitute, oh, you're this, you're that, you're that, you're this," you know, and he was beefing Hirata as well. And then in this time around, he was beefing these girls. He's like, "Oh, you know, you're gonna vote for me, I'm gonna vote for you." And then he tried to like talk trash to Hirata as well. I feel like it's either gonna be him or that one homeboy that was with him, that was egging him on, like talking about, "Oh, Hirata, you're so popular, so you don't have to worry about the yada yada." So I feel like it's gonna be one of those two. I hope it's Yamauchi, but you guys, I wouldn't know. I haven't read the manga or light novel that is based on, so I'm not sure, you guys. I do think, like, it's kind of like obvious that it's gonna be one of them, but you guys, I'm excited. I'm excited to see where this goes. I'm excited to see what Ainakoji cooks up. I'm excited to see what Ryuen cooks up. So you guys, and I want Ichinose to get help. I don't want her to end up being, you know, in a relationship with Nagumo just to protect her class, because we know that Ichinose is very, very self-sacrificial. She'll go down. She'll do whatever to protect her class. Which, I mean, yo, you're better than me, bro. I would have been like, "Hey, one of y'all gotta sacrifice yourselves, bro." Like, that's just what it is. You know, like, especially Nagumo, you know, he's weird. Like, if it was Horikita's brother, but I know he wouldn't do something like that. I'd be like, okay, this guy's like, he's somewhat likable, even though like he tried to like, you know, punch Horikita in season 1. But like, I'm like, okay, over time he's likable. Nagumo is just, I don't know, I just looking at him, he has a very punchable face. You know, you guys know those ones where you see somebody and they're just like, they just have a very punchable face. Like, you just want to punch him in the face. I don't know. That's what Nagumo looks like. Obviously, he's like kind of like a villain, so they designed him that way. It's kind of cool. But you guys, that's it for this episode. I'm excited for next episode, you guys. This series is so good. When I'm watching it, I'm thinking and stuff. It's amazing, you guys. I love this series so much. But you guys, if you guys enjoyed, consider leaving a like, commenting. If you're new here, you guys consider subscribing. It helps me out a ton, and I really appreciate it. My full uncut and early reactions are on my Patreon. Link in the description and the pinned comment, you guys. As always, I will catch you guys in the next one.